Hello everyone, welcome to the video tutorial that shows you how to use some basic functions of the Google Spreadsheet. Okay, so here I have a bunch of fruits. So I have a bunch of fruits and I put them on a plate and I weigh them, and here are the weights of my fruits plus the plate. Okay, so the plate that I have right now is maybe a metal plate. So it is 1.5 kg, and if I want to find just the weight of my fruits, so maybe over here I just want to find the weight of my apples, what I have to do is 4.3 subtract or minus 1.5, and that should give me some number. However, if I type that in Spreadsheet, I would not be able to get the answer. So what do I have to do, in fact, is put whatever you want the spreadsheet to calculate for you. You need to make sure you put an equal to in the front, and 4.3, just click on 4.3. So you see that orange box, B5. So here this is column B, row number 5. That's my 4.3, so that's correct. Minus, and I'm trying to minus 1.5, which is column B, row 2. Click on 1.5 and then click enter. There you go, you get 2.8. So I can do the same thing for my bananas. So my bananas is equal to 5.2 minus 1.5, and then click enter. Right. So I can repeat the same steps over and over again. Right. However, I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a way to copy the same functions. Okay. Copy the same. So because we're always going to subtract the total weight from the plate. So since we're doing the same thing over and over again just for different fruits, I'm going to select my 2.8, which is my apples, and go to the very bottom right. You see that little kind of a small blue box. Move your cursor over there and your cursor becomes a cross. Click on that and drag it all the way down. Okay, so and let it go. Alright, so you saw that just now it was 3.7. Right, it was 3.7 just now, but when I copied the whole thing down, I actually had 5.2. So something is wrong. Okay, so how can I check which part went wrong? So this is good. This is B5, which is my 4.3, minus B2, which is 1.5. So that's good. Let's look at my bananas. Okay, the bananas, I have B6. B6 is 5.2, column B, row 6, 5.2. That's good. Minus B3. On B3, there's nothing there, right? And in fact, we actually wanted a spreadsheet to calculate 5.2 minus 1.5. So we will have to manually change that. Instead of B3, I'll get B2. And you see that now the gray box, the black box, is being moved up, which is what we wanted in the very first place. Okay. And if I go over here, see I have B4, which is not what we want. So we can manually change this to 2, and then they'll give us an answer. However, if we had a lot more entries over here, right? A lot more entries, and fixing it manually is going to take forever. So what we do is we need to somehow make sure that the B2, since we are always going to subtract the total weight by 1.5, I need to make sure that the B2 does not move. And how do I do that? I put a dollar sign in front of my B and a dollar sign in front of my 2, and that's it. So this is going to be 4.3 minus 1.5, and with the dollar sign in front of the B, the dollar sign in front of the 2, I make sure that it does not move. Okay, so I'm going to copy the whole thing down, and you'll see that this is B6, which is 5.2 minus B2. That's there. Right, that's good. And this is B7, which is 11.6 minus B2. So B2 is also there, 1.5. For this, I have B8, which is 4.7 minus 1.5. That's good. And finally, I have B9, which is 3.8 minus 1.5. B2, 1.5. So if you want to fix anything, you want to fix a cell that you are going to keep on using, just put a dollar sign. Put a dollar sign in front of the alphabet and put a dollar sign in front of the number, and that's gonna fix that cell. Okay. All right. So let's come down here a little bit more. So here I know that I have. So just now when we did the apple plus plate, we had no idea how many apples we have. But now let's look at. Let's say today I do know that there are 5 apples, and there are 5 apples on the plate, and the total weight, let's say, is 23.5. Okay, I'm just making this up. Alright, so I want to find the average weight per apple without the plate though. Okay, this is the average weight per apple. So if you would be asked to do this, it should be pretty easy. It's just 23.5. That's the total weight. So since we want to find the average weight per apple, which means I cannot have the plate in there, and so I need to subtract the weight of the plate, so minus 1.5. Right, and we're going to do that first. So we put that in parentheses, whatever that answer is, and then we are going to divide that by 5, and that will give me the average weight per apple. Right, this is simple math. And if I hit enter, no surprise, spreadsheet treats it as a text, just like some words, some sentence that doesn't make sense, because I don't have the equal to sign in the front. So I'm gonna add that equal to in the front, and voila, that's 4.4. But what I did just now is I actually typed the numbers in, and that's not how we should use spreadsheet in the first place. So instead of having the numbers in there, I'm going to replace them with cell references. Okay, so let's see how I do this. So this is equal to the total weight minus the plate, right? And now since we're going to do that first, make sure you put parentheses around them. Okay, parentheses around 23.5 minus 1.5. My orange box minus my black box. So with that, I have the weight for the 5 apples. And since I have 5 of them, I want to find the average weight for each one of them. I'm just going to divide this by 5. And so each apple is about 4.4 kg, and you know that's I don't think that's normal, but anyway, this is just an example. Okay, I hope you guys know how to use spreadsheet. We have only covered a few simple functions of spreadsheet, and hopefully that's helpful. Good luck. See you guys in the next video.